Didn't she just close the case? The case got settled for the amount and everything. Do you think that was like it was really, really long before that information came out? And I didn't pay attention to all the paperwork and stuff like that.
Listen, the bottom line is this. Both things can be true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was clearly a civil case, not a criminal complaint. So it was about damages, getting paid the money. So it was a money grab. But just because it was a money grab doesn't mean that the allegations or part of those allegations are not true. You know what I mean? So like, you know, I had posted it yesterday, but I took it down because I hate when you post stuff like that and you have mad comments, so I didn't want to leave it up.
Yeah.
But you know, like I just said, both things can be true, and what we should know as a people, you know what I'm saying, like with the different types of trauma that we just deal with as a people, is like justice. What does justice really mean? So like if you do go through with a trial, right, you have to relive that shit that you went through, right, for then people to still criticize you or say that you're just doing it for money, all the scrutiny, then the money that you got to pay for lawyers and all of that. Sometimes going for the money is the best justice that you could really actually go for, because it's about the fucking money. It costs a lot of money just to go outside for a walk these days. And what we know about trauma is that that's a lifetime of healing. Like that shit doesn't go away. Like ask people, that the main example I put out there is like, ask people, like, people, ask a parent whose kid was murdered and the person does go to jail for life. They deal with that pain every fucking day. It don't go away, and they could get paid. They might it might be a civil case with the police when somebody gets shot down by police, and the person might go to jail and you get your money. Does the pain go away?
Nope,
Do you
never.
still have to deal with the trauma? Yes. So, and then in terms of victims of abuse and rape, people go to jail. Some people die. Some people get killed, right? Does it go away? Do you get justice really?
No.
Not really. And so, like, it is what it is. It's like when you're dealing with somebody that's that powerful and you know that they're going to do everything within their power to fuck, like, you go for the money. So I don't know what's true. It's all allegations, right? I don't know what's true. But what I never will do is you can't, like, discount what somebody's saying. Like, they could be a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be fucked up and very just ignorant to just be like, nah, that shit, unless there's no evidence, there's no, you know what I'm saying? But there are things, there are implications that kind of make it be like, well, shit, I gotta wait and see. You know, so yeah, two things could be true, man. Listen, you got people that fucking deal with trauma should get paid.
Yeah.
And should get paid a lot.
Yeah. Do you think, and I mean, I'm not saying to put like there's not like I guess a good time or a bad time, but do you feel like too much time had passed to kind of like much time passed?
Put it like this. Bottom line is this. I have a daughter, right?
Yep.
If my daughter comes home and tells me that she's 19 years old and the man that she's with is 37 years old, I'm kind of gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just off rip, just that alone.
Absolutely.
I'm a little like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And outside of that, you know, allegation, like I said, allegations are allegations. So, you know, we can't go off of he say, she say, and all of that, but it exists, you know. And generally, where there's smoke, there was some kind of fire. You know, it might not have been a big fire. You know, somebody might have just lit a blunt. The house probably didn't burn down. You know, but there was something. You know what I'm saying? So there's all type of things that are just sketchy, bro. Like, what the fuck is a 37-year-old man doing with a fucking 19-year-old girl? So you could kind of see where it's like, where there could be some controlling shit. And if you have that much influence over somebody that young, somebody could be experiencing that type of trauma and not really realizing it until they actually fucking grow up. It's the same thing that happens to all type of statutory rape cases, all of that. Like if you're exposing a 10-year-old girl to some type of abuse and she thinks that that's just her life. She just thinks, oh, this is just what it is. And then imagine, it happens with people in their families, all type of shit like that. So imagine this dude runs the record label, you know what I'm saying? Has all of this influence, all this money, all of listen, I don't know what's true, but come on, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you can't just discount her and just shit on her. That's my only point. You can't be, how you caping for fucking Puff? How you gonna cape for somebody just because you like his legacy and shit, and just look at her like she ain't shit? That's my only thing. That's my only take on it. Where it's nah, man, both things could be true. And he paid this shit very fast.
Very fast, expeditiously.
Right? So you could say on the flip side, right? Yeah, why'd he pay it so fast? To try to keep everything hush. And on the flip side, you could say, yeah, he doesn't want to have to go to court and deal with all of the shit that may come out and all of that. But bottom line is he has the resources to do it.
Absolutely.
If you really want to clear your name, he could afford to clear his name. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna break the bank. So, I don't know. I'll never speculate, but I would never discount somebody's that's possibly her truth, yo.
Yeah,
it's possibly her truth, and it's not far fetched. Some things, the shit that's going on with Jonathan Majors and shit like that. I didn't believe that. That's my personal opinion. I'm yo, this chick's, that's not. Yeah, she's flexing. You know what I'm saying? That was my personal opinion, but this situation. There's a lot of gray area, fam. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That's tough. And yo, like I said, with this a little smoke, man.
It's a little fire.
I mean, all of the major rumors, sometimes there are narratives that are created that are bullshit. But some of the things that we be hearing about in the industry, for instance, Jada and Will and all that shit, you heard all that shit for years, right? And then finally it comes out. Yeah, we haven't been together for all the whatever. And this is shit we've been hearing for. So, I mean, shit. It's crazy. But prayers to both of them because it's fucked up. I would hope that it's not true for so many reasons, right? I would hope that it's not true for both of them. You know what I mean? But outside of that, she deserves every fucking dollar she got. Just for the, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Because he paid it. If he paid it, she deserved it. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck that. What are we talking about? We should get 30 mil? Something like that? Or was it undisclosed? Because the suit was for 30 or something.
For 30 mil.
Yeah, so she probably got more.
Yeah.
He probably,
That shut the fuck up money.
Yeah, she probably got 50.
Yeah, 50.
After she paid that lawyer and everything, and she left with 30.
Well, thank you for sharing your views on that.
Jaguar's wild though.
Yeah, I was asking about the time that passed, but I like how you addressed it. I think you said it very articulately when it comes to just you not realizing back then at that time or having the voice or feeling like you would want to mention anything about it. It might take years for you to really realize what happened. I didn't look at it that way.
Yeah,
so.
Especially they're a 19-year-old kid, bro.
Yeah,
she's a kid. 19 when I was 19. Even when I think back to 19, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah,
no
you thought
shit.
you did, but you didn't, for sure.
So yeah, that's wild.
Yes,
it's definitely wild, man. Prayers to everybody involved in that, because that's just wild, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for also letting us know how you feel in the comments. I thought it was an interesting conversation, and I'm glad Motivate Marin was able to kind of give us a little opinion about that as well. So we're gonna get back into these beats though. So
yes, sir.
Trench man,